day and night. So the body starts getting corrupt commands. Darkness is coming in the body. Yeah. So when you allow your children to watch TV, always try to be there. So that, especially when they're still small, to say, now, are you seeing that? That is very wrong. That, I mean, people shouldn't do like that. Otherwise, if you leave them, they think it is normal. I don't know about here, about London, but some of our people, they are doing this hotline service. And they said it is interesting now that the trend among young people, when they are calling this hotline, they say, I'm confused. I don't know if I'm a boy or a girl. You know what happened? Because maybe you don't have that here, but in Germany, from the school, from this, how do you call them, kindergarten, they are teaching them. So I saw my child, she brought on this pamphlet. So I was looking at it, and I saw two young children, two young girls. They were kissing one another. You know, they wrote this sign of love, this like this, and they wrote in at the end, it is normal. So they are teaching all this wrong. So they are seeing all this. So children are getting this darkness in their body, and now they are confused. They don't even know if it's a boy or it's a girl. And some Christians are telling us we should not go into the politics. You are not a human being. You are not a human being. Because you are a human being and you have been given the authority by God to take care of the earth. So that is why you have become a Christian. So that you can be restored back as a man into your authority in the spirit. So that you can now take over the earth and bring God's order. That is why you became a Christian. Not to come to church. Only. Yeah. So we are the Christians who are professors, who are scientists, who can now write about sex, positive sexual orientation, write books, write pamphlets, make projects, and present it to the government. They are not there. They are sitting in the church. So the unbelievers who have their own agenda, they will pay professors. Do you know they pay professors and scientists to work social statistics or whatever to prove that it is normal? And they don't present it to the government. And they say, okay, no problem, let us try it out. Let us do an experiment. That is how it usually starts. So when we are not there to bring an alternative, then we are going to suffer with the other people. But it's going to change. Yeah. Jesus' name, because we are going to do something. Yeah, because you are helpless. If your eyes are good, your whole body will be full of light. So take care of what you read. Number 2 is your ears. Be careful therefore how you hear. Luke 8:18. The next one is your ears. Your hearing. How do you hear? How do you hear? Luke 8:18. Luke 8:18. Be careful therefore how you hear. Because he who asks for it, that will be even be taken from him what he thinks he has. Be careful what you hear. So that means your hearing, especially when you come to school, or when you're sitting in the church, when you are reading a book, all these books we are being given, when you are reading or hearing things, don't just hear for the sake of just hearing. You are hearing to be transformed. Alright? Because what you hear is going to determine what you are going to be getting. So you build your faith by hearing. So be careful what you hear. And of course, that means don't be listening to gossips. Don't tune your ear to hear gossips. Don't tune your ears to hear what is bad about other people. You know, there are some people, even Christians, they are always listening to hear what is going bad in the other house. Yeah. Don't be a bad news carrier. Don't join the generation of Cain. You know, there's a generation of Cain. They are always sad because somebody has it good, or somebody has it better in comparison to them. Learn to rejoice with them who rejoice. Always listen out for good news. Are you here with me still? Yes. The next one is your heart. Matthew 5:8. Matthew chapter 5 verse 8. Matthew chapter 5 verse 8 and Proverbs 4:23. Matthew 5:8 and Proverbs 4:23. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see who? They shall see God. Then write Mark 7:15 also. Mark 7:15. Mark 7:15. It is not what goes in your body that defiles you. You are defiled by what comes from your heart. It's what comes out of a person that makes a person unclean. What comes out of your heart. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Take care of your heart, of the condition of your heart. Don't be how do you say this? With the shrewd is God is shrewd. Yes, yes. Don't be shrewd. You know when somebody, when you are trying to be trickish, you are trying to be smart. Yeah, you are trying to be smart. You are trying to think you can out-trick God. You know, yes. So you always have to guard your heart from such things. You know, because if you are trying to be too smart, even God will know that you are going to enter. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. If you want to see God's way for your life, if you want to see His path, you have to maintain purity in your heart. It is like that lady I was telling you as an example. Yeah, it's negative, but you know, she didn't tell the truth before, that she just wanted to get married at all. But she was proving that God has spoken. That maybe they saw a dream or a vision. They saw a vision, a dream. God has spoken. He is the right person. So later when everything crumbled, he now came out to tell the truth. So that's what the truth. So with the truth. So she already had a plan. And then the Lord, even the Lord himself will look at her. Yeah. With the front. Yeah, with the front. Yeah, with the front is the front. So always maintain. So that is why David said, somewhere he was praying, God, you know, if there's anything hidden, cleanse me. God likes those prayers. Because at times you don't even know yourself. But you allow God to do it. Then he can lead you and cleanse you. And then it is very important to take care of what we speak with our mouths. Proverbs 18:21.